implicit stuff that does come up, and it is really just about those assumptions that people make, because we live in a community, and you used this phrase before, of cisheteronormativity. Now that's a mouthful, and I think we've both started over it, but maybe together we can help explain what that means for people and how that impacts this level of implicit discrimination that a lot of queer folks experience.
So I guess, well, it's a pretty big concept, so we'll kind of just like come down in a nutshell.
We'll try.
So I guess cisheteronormativity is just kind of representative of the world that we live in, like an Australian society. So people are born and they're assumed to be one gender that we have identified at birth, and they will grow up and be attracted to the opposite gender or sex, or whatever you want to call it in this heteronormative scenario. So then everything in the world is built around those people. So all those little, like you said, micro struggles that everyone has to deal with. So when, you know, you go to work and someone's like, oh, you know, how's your husband, Phi? And then, oh,
you mean my wife?
Yeah. And then you have all that effort. You either have to lie to avoid the conversation, you have to expose yourself, you have to be willing to share with that person.
When we refer to people as cisgender, that means that they identify as the gender they were assigned at birth. And people may have heard of transgender, which means that they identify something different from the gender that they were assigned at birth.
And the words, you know, cis and trans, their etymology comes from saying different.
Yes.
Yes.
So, for example, I was assigned female at birth, and I identify as a woman, therefore I'm a cisgender woman. And so that is how that would be used.